Hey, so I made a new Blender add-on. The name is CineKit, and it's for the people that want to do cinematography stuff. And when the cinematographers want to use Blender, they can use it. And without any hesitation, let's go into it. As you can see, we are in the Blender workspace right now, and we have a subject and a background. And I don't own any of these models. These are actually from Sketchfab, from these artists named Artfletch and Dennis75. Great artists, great models. Thank you for them. Yeah, so what is this add-on about? I wanna start with looks first. As you can see, we have some presets over here named looks, and you can choose them and your renders will look like these presets. Like I wanna go with VHS maybe. My camera changes, my lens setting changes, and there will be some compositing after rendering this. And if we hit render image, as you can see, it looks like VHS. You can change the intensity and other settings of these looks, not just go with the presets. You can change it the way you like it and save it as a custom look, and the lens size changes too. Let's go to the camera settings. We have physical camera. If we click on this, our camera will be a physical camera like a real life camera. And we will have some settings over here. We can choose our lens, we can change our ISO, we can change our f-stop, shutter speed or shutter angle. That's up to you. You can make it shutter speed or angle and play with that. We can change exposure compensation and set the white balance or auto set it with auto expose. We can activate or deactivate focus breathing. That is when the focus distance changes, the focal length slightly shifts. We have some settings for shots over here, and what we can do over here is add new shot and change the camera for it, set a camera for it, set a keyframe for it, start and the end. We can set a preset for it from the looks that we already have over here and add some notes. Like I wanna say that it's a bird's eye shot. Then we can set the range and jump to shots. Like let's say that we are starting this shot from keyframes 30 to 72. We can set it over here and jump exactly to that shot. We have some rigs over here like dolly rig, crane rig. My favorite in all of this add-on, that is handheld rigs, locked off breathing rig, documentary, running gun, and crash zoom, and some orbit rigs. Actually one orbit rig, not some orbit rigs. We have some settings for the focus. We can select our focus subject. Like I want to click on this subject and we will have some focus over there and lose focus slightly in the background and middle ground. And everything that we add has some remove feature too. Like when we add something like focus, we can remove focus target. And we have some settings for lighting. We can add some lighting presets. As you can see, we have a bunch of them over here. And some gobos. Actually, we have some gobos in this add-on. You can go to the data folder in the GitHub page and you will see some gobos over there that are automatically generated, and you can attach them the way this settings tells you to do so. All of these are free in my GitHub page. You can access this version 1.0.0 version for free in my GitHub page that I will put the link below. And I really like to see what you make with this add-on. Actually, let me give you a quick sneak peek of the next version that I'm working on, version 2.0.0. that will be on Gumroad or ArtStation. I haven't decided yet, and it's a work in progress. It's almost the same with the version 1 that is on GitHub, but we have more looks as you can see over here. The camera setting slightly changed. We have sensor and lens over here, not just lens. We can choose our sensor from here too. I added some new features to shots. We can choose our shot, we can choose our camera, start and the end frame, preset, notes, and some production details that we can choose our scene, our take, our location, action, and camera details, script, and we can add some storyboard for it. It was very important for me to have a feature for adding storyboard. I added a lot of rigs that weren't available on version 1, like we have tripod rig, we have pedestal rig, we have overhead rig, and snorri cam rig. Also, we have some effects, like we have vertigo effect, crash effect, whip pan effect, and touch angle effect. We have new lighting settings and presets. We have a lot of more presets for lighting. We have some reflectors and some grips we can add over here. And this is the new version that I'm working on. I hope you like it. And as I said, it will be available on Gumroad or ArtStation or another marketplace.